Hey, hey, gun people! I should wait till I just watched this. I can't quit laughing. I was like, oh shit, I gotta do a video on it. Oh man, some cops got no sense of humor, man. I used to laugh at crazy people when they would do crazy things, but this cop comes there with a freaking mission. He's gonna arrest somebody and be Mr. Tough Guy. And this is kind of contempt of cop. This cop probably wouldn't have went further, except there was a lot of people standing around, and he was feeling like I overstepped, and now what I do, and I don't want to lose face, and I don't want to back down. So he ends up escalating. And this dude runs like a fat kid to free cake and outruns him. It was freaking hilarious. Let's take a look at this.
I didn't get the memo on it. No. I thought I would have gotten like a calendar invite or something.
Well, it's every day.
Would you mind just lowering that for me?
No.
Would you mind lowering it for me? I don't want it used as a weapon against me, okay?
I'm not going to use it as a weapon.
Would you please lower it?
So he said no at first, and then the guy asked again. He goes, I'm not going to use it as a weapon. And then he asked again, and the guy ends up leaving it down. So this is a classical kind of maybe person. If you talk to them and communicate, you can probably talk them into being a yes person. But if you be a jerk and you push them, you can probably push them into being a no person. So this is kind of a classical maybe person. At first it was, no, I'm not going to use it as a weapon. Then, okay, I'll lay it down.
Down for me.
Well, to stay clear of me.
Okay. Gentlemen, we need to talk for a minute, okay?
Not to mention the way these guys are dressed. Freaking like the cream push.
Here's the thing. Yes, you are.
Which crime specifically?
Trespassing.
Trespassing.
You have been asked to leave the property, okay? Right
So
now
I'm
you are
setting this down
trespassing.
so that it's
Perfectly.
not a weapon.
Awesome. I totally appreciate that.
that this is public property.
Actually, this is private property that you're on
Oh,
right
it
now.
is?
It is.
Who owns it?
The Adams County government.
This cop's an idiot. It's private property. The government owns it. The government works for tax people. Government isn't a person. Okay, so a government, you can't charge trespass. Now, government property can be off limits or restricted, but public access government buildings are not private property. But anyway.
The Adams County government. Oh, I forgot about his name. Didn't he run for president? No, he's not a person. It's the public. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Okay, at this point as a cop, you're like, okay, I'm not really dealing with a stable guy. Do I want to escalate this, or do I want to just deal with the business and do what I have to do and then move the hell on? Most people are gonna, well, it used to be most cops would be like, let me disengage, lower this so I can move on and go eat my donuts. Now, you know, this cop's probably run through his mind, shit, I'm going to get to use my taser. I might be able to shoot this guy. How can I make this an arrest of the day so I can get, you know, the free donuts of the week because I made an arrest? But anyway, here we go.
Sir?
No justice, no peace. Fuck the police.
Keep an eye out all the way around, please. You've been asked to leave the property.
Yeah.
You are now committing trespassing, okay? That's all we're asking you to do, is to leave the property.
I need your card.
I will give you my information when we're done.
No, you're
Okay.
giving me now.
Okay, so the guy is being, guy's being a smartass, and he's trying to provoke. But you know what? That's tough luck. He's a citizen. You're the government. You either have the law behind you, you conduct your business, you do what you need to do, and you're either in the right or you're in the wrong. And just because you're in the wrong doesn't mean you can pull out your little trusty taser and start tasing people and shooting people and then arresting them for resisting because you were in fear of your life. And that's the way this tyrannical government is nowadays, and it's just crazy.
No, I will give it to you when we're done.
Before you take any
It's
official action.
it's Officer Dickey, right here.
That's what your thing
Badge
says.
number 2905. Okay.
So, Mr. Dickey, why are you removing
It's Officer
me from
Dickey.
public prop notes, Mr. Dickey?
See, when you this cop wants to get into these little things like, oh, you call me mister? Well, no, you need to call me officer. So the cop is like just finding things to argue. The guy's going to be an obstructionist, kind of a pain in your butt. But if you get down and you want to, you know, if you get in the mud and roll around with a pig, you're just going to get dirty and the pig's going to enjoy it. And right now, this guy in the yellow's kind of enjoying it, and the cop's rolling around in mud getting dirty.
I'm removing you from private property because you were asked to leave this property. Yes.
Do you see any posted signs? No, this is a building open to the public.
Did you,
it is
sir?
open to the public right now. Consent to this unlawful seizure!
So I don't know what happened between here and when he decided to move, but I'm thinking these guys were like, you can't stand a sidewalk, and you go, you know what, we'll go do it on the sidewalk. So that, again, we have a lot of compliance by these guys. Even though the guy's being a jerk, we've got a lot of voluntary compliance where the guy is like, all right, I'm going to be a pain in the butt, but I'm going to go ahead and comply.
No justice! No peace!
Gentlemen,
Fuck!
I need your ID, please, so I could write you a summons.
You will be willing to write me a summons?
Yes.
Outstanding.
No justice, no peace. Here's my ID. Write me a ticket. Outstanding. This guy kills me. Now, the guy who has been quiet and hasn't done anything, now he draws the line. And when he asks for his ID, he goes, no, I didn't commit no crime. I'm not giving you an ID. And that's when it escalates to the chase of the century.
I need your ID also, please, sir.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Okay, I'm not.
This guy's like, no, it's not going to happen. I like these two guys. You know what? I'd go to the store, buy them a Happy Meal, bring it back, and go, dudes, have fun. Here's a Happy Meal on me.
Outstanding.
I need your ID also, please, sir.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Okay, I'm gonna place you under arrest then.
You are not placing me under arrest. You have no right to ask for any.
Come here.
Dun 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 dun! Cop falls. Again, contempt of cop. I fell. Oh no, now that I fell, I'm going to chase you to the ends of earth. You're going to jail. Somebody's going to pay for me tearing my uniform.
All right. Taser.
Taser. This dude has the perfect taser shield. The darts will not go through and with enough speed to go ahead and stick on you when it's this far away and you're holding that out. That is the absolute perfect taser shield. He should make a sign, taser shield, and hold it up. But anyway. You notice he doesn't drop his sign. He's like, I made this damn thing. I ain't letting go of it.
Got it.
Rapid taser deployment on the run. I learned that in training. I was watching 1 Adam 12 and TJ Hooker, and they showed me how to take my secondary cartridge from the rear of the taser and immediately transfer and remove the old expended charge and then put the new one on so I can do a second taser deployment because I was in fear of my life. They're still yelling. Not only does this guy run and get away, but he circles around and brings the cop back to the same place it starts. This guy kills me.
Go.
So now we have a fresh officer coming in, and he gets in the front, and he just he doesn't even look like he's running that fast. This guy must be really slow. He probably tripped on his little pink shoelaces when he tripped, and now he it's untied, so he can't keep up with the guy. Uh-oh, this cop put his hat on backwards. He's ready to... This is the Flash. He doesn't want his hat falling off his blinding speed like a runaway donut. And now we have these guys running. He has circled all the way around, wore these cops out, made them use their tasers, trip and fall, and he runs back here, and there is a sergeant of reason that tells the cop, calm down. These guys didn't break the law. This is freaking great.
He is under arrest.
You're not under arrest when he's not in your hands, okay? You can say he's under arrest, but a person is not in arrest until he's in your custody. When he's running away and you're panting behind him, that's not in your custody, dude. This guy needs to go back to basic police pursuit training.
He's under arrest.
For what?
For trespassing and for disorderly conduct.
On public property, dipshit!
So now they're yelling. There's two cops here who are basically protecting them from the runaway crazy cop, and they're still yelling, "It's public property, dipshit!" I swear I love these two guys.
Bouncing it for disorderly conduct.
On public property, dipshit! What the fuck is wrong with you?
When he's in front of the business, yelling "fuck everybody."
Oh my god, this guy's killing me in his little yellow outfit.
That's not you see this sign? It says fuck cops! You wanna know why? Because cops like you keep fucking! Relax.
He refused to give me his ID.
Notice the sergeant said relax. Notice the black badge, that means some cop got killed. Everybody's sad.
Which he's required to do.
For what?
So I could issue him a citation for trespassing.
It's not trespassing.
They kicked him out of the property.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
So these guys are... Okay, so the sergeant, to save this guy more embarrassment, he turned off his camera and they've cut the videotape so we don't see this guy saying, dude, it's public freaking property. You had no reason to ask for his ID because he didn't have a crime. You were wrong, therefore asking for the ID was wrong, therefore arresting him for not giving you the ID is wrong. It's fruits of the poisonous tree. It's basic law that you can't end up with fruits from the tree when it started out as bad. And since your contact was bad, your initial request was bad, and there was no crime, you have nothing. So you need to cut your losses and beat feet to the donut store and get you a fresh cream filled donut with sprinkles to make you feel good. All right? This was a great video. I loved it. Anyway, we'll end that there.